Rashee Rice finally faces the music for his street racing accident that happened last year. Let's get into the details.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to well, we call you normies.
Most of you that follow the NFL know that in March of last year, Rashee Rice was involved in a street racing accident. Now, this accident didn't claim any lives, thankfully, but I believe there was up to 6 cars that were damaged by his wrongdoing. Now, according to reports, he left the scene of the accident following this accident, later to turn himself in and face the music in the public and as far as the NFL is concerned. Now, I'm sure after this, he will face some type of suspension. I don't know how lengthy, but it is still under investigation per this article, and as you know, probably per the NFL, all right? Now, before we get to this article, I want to read you a official statement that was released by the Texas, district attorney, all right? And it goes like this. On July 17, 2025, Rashee Rice, 25, pleaded guilty in Dallas County in the 194th Judicial District Court to 2 third-degree felonies, including collision involving serious bodily injury and racing on a highway causing bodily injury. The charges stem from a crash that occurred shortly after 6 p.m. on March 30th of 2024 during rush hour traffic on the North Central Expressway. Mr. Rice was operating a 2020 Lamborghini Urus SUV when he made multiple aggressive maneuvers around traffic, driving at 119 miles an hour.
Enemy spotted.
At just 4.5 seconds prior to the first impact, ultimately taking faulty evasive action and striking other vehicles.
Enemy spotted.
This caused a chain reaction that affected multiple vehicles. After the collision, Mr. Rice failed to check on the welfare of the victims and fled on foot. As part of a plea agreement with the Dallas County District Attorney's Office, Mr. Rice was sentenced to 5 years of deferred probation, and he was also sentenced to 30 days in jail as a condition of his probation. Additionally, Mr. Rice was required to pay restitution to all of the victims for their out-of-pocket medical expenses prior to the plea. The restitution totaled $115,481.91. Defense counsel Royce West released a statement on behalf of Mr. Rice, and it goes like this. Last March, I was involved in a high-speed accident in Dallas. There have been a lot of sleepless nights thinking about the damages that my actions caused, and I will continue working with my means to make sure that everyone impacted will be made whole. I urge everyone to mind the speed limit, drive safe, and drive smart. Last and certainly not least, I am profoundly sorry for the physical damages to person and property. I fully apologize for the harm I caused to innocent drivers and their families. End quote. Now, I won't read the rest of the statement from the Dallas District Attorney, but you get the picture, right? He is seemingly remorseful for his actions. He's going to pay restitution, continue to do the right thing. He's going to abide by his sentence, and we'll see what the NFL chooses to do in the after of this. But let's get the article from CNN. NFL player Rashee Rice sentenced to jail time and probation following involvement in 2024 street racing accident. You heard what the Dallas had to say. Let's see what CNN has to say.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice was sentenced to 5 years probation and 30 days of jail time on Thursday following a multi-car crash last year, according to the Dallas County District Attorney's Office. Rice pleaded guilty to 2 third-degree felonies, collision involving serious bodily injury, and racing on a highway causing bodily injury. It is unclear when Rice will serve his time in jail. Now, that is a question because, again, it's July? I'm sure training camp has already started. Preseason will be soon. Will he serve his 30 days in jail? I don't know, but hopefully soon because his team will need him. All right. The Super Bowl winner was driving a Lamborghini Urus SUV at more than 119 miles per hour on a Dallas North Central Expressway before losing control and hitting the center median wall, triggering a chain reaction collision involving other vehicles, 6 in total, according to the Dallas police last year. According to the DA, Rice fled the scene on foot and failed to check on the welfare of the victims. Previously, Rice said he took full responsibility for the incident. He issued a statement Thursday through his attorney, Royce West, which you already read, so I won't go through that. Again, he is very remorseful. A spokesperson for the Chiefs told CNN the club is aware of the reports. With it being an ongoing legal matter, we won't have a comment at this time, and I'm sure they will not, because the NFL has to finish their investigations and render their punishment.
Get out there! Get out there!
An NFL spokesperson said the matter remains under review. Quote, when someone with Mr. Rice's public platform chooses to drive so recklessly, there is a responsibility to acknowledge the danger posed to others and take accountability, Dallas Court District Attorney John Crizo said in a statement. We are extremely fortunate that no lives were lost today, and Mr. Rice is fortunate to have walked away unharmed. Well, that is true, because at 919 miles an hour, this could have been a lot worse. For just $5 a month, please consider becoming a member of Welcome to Normieville. There you will find access to members-only videos and members-only live streams, as well as a host of other perks. Thank you for your consideration. Back to the video. Rice, 25, is entering his third season with the Chiefs after the team selected him in the second round of the 2023 player draft. In 2024, Rice suffered an ACL tear and played only 4 games after a dominant rookie season. So there's some of his stats. You know, he plays with Patrick Mahomes, who's another Super Bowl winner. Rice played college football at nearby Southern Methodist University and grew up in North Richland Hills in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So there you have it, y'all. 30 days in jail. I believe it says 5 years probation, restitution, and I'm sure more punishment will come through the NFL for his very costly mistake. So like I said, we'll see what happens. He's done with the legal side from the land of the law. We'll see what the NFL has to say about this and do about this. And I hope he's learned his lesson too, because street racing is becoming very problematic. Well, it's becoming a problem in the United States of America with these, these street takeovers and things like that. And what we don't need is our coveted players and people that some people look up to in the sports world engaging in these same wild lifestyle that some of these youngins are nowadays, because they're getting people hurt, and even more so worse, they're getting people taken off this earth. All right. So with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of Welcome to Normieville. You know me, I'm just here to bring you the latest, greatest in sports and entertainment. Let me know what you think about his punishment and was it deserving down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell, and we're out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.